Listen, guys, they are about to have to honor you, even if they don't want to. This comes with a level of respect because of what someone in your family has done. Many of you guys have honorable people who are connected to you and in your generations, even there before you came into this earth. Yeah, you got people around here looking like, why should I honor this person? I do not respect them. I don't want them to be at the top. I don't want them to have a good life. I don't want them to be successful, but they're going to have to submit to the will of God in your life. There's going to be a time where God is going to put you on top. Like I said, he says he makes your enemies your footstool. So they're going to have to honor you because of what God says. And there's no doubt about it. Trust and believe. I was reading in First Chronicles, and it was in the 29th chapter that I was reading, honey. Let me tell y'all, David was a man who was honored by God. He was amazing. Everybody loved him in his older age. And he had a son named Solomon. And he gave to all the people around. David gave to all the people around. He honored the Lord in his lifetime. And so therefore, when he told them, look, y'all got to honor my son Solomon, they crowned him. They gave him the throne, and he was actually the leader. He became the leader. And all of that happened because he was connected to David, right? And that's the same thing with you. I see a lot of you guys are of royal priesthoods. You are from a royal bloodline. And of course, we know that comes from the Father. You know, he's definitely honored, and he's definitely a royal. Okay? So just like y'all probably watch the king, on TV, getting crowned and all of that, enthroned. Same thing with you. This is what's happening. These individuals are going to have to see you on your throne. They're going to see you on your throne. There's nothing they can do to take this away from you, because when you are of high honor and you've been throned, they have to submit to you. They can talk all they want to. See, people will talk about you. They will lie on you and say things, but in this situation, honey, they can do all that, but they can't change what's happening in your life for you to become so effective, so anointed, so appointed for what you're doing. Y'all, Solomon was a very wise man. He had this woman named Queen of Sheba. Listen, if you guys know Sheba, y'all know she was a beautiful woman, and she was very honored and beautiful. I'm talking about just gorgeous. And she came all the way from Sheba. She came all the way from where she was from to go and check on Solomon. I got to find out who this man is. They got all this wealth. They know all about the Most High, who know all about everything. And he has all these riches and wealth. Let me go find him. She went all the way. When I tell you, she traveled far to come see him. And she found out that the man of God was who he said he was, okay? Because she heard all about it. And see, they didn't have phones back then. They didn't have anything like that. They didn't have any type of, okay, let me try to mail this off somewhere. No, baby. They had people that had to go and take letters to people and like that. They had to travel to get the news around, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you. It's a lot of people that don't believe that you are who you say you are, that you are amazing, that you're anointed and appointed for who you are and what it is that you came to do. They don't believe you. But see, they gonna come. It's a lot of people that's gonna start to come to you to try to see what it is. They have doubt and unbelief in their mind about you because other people may have said some things, the whisperers, the ones that I'm talking about, those that want to talk about you and lie on you. See, but they're actually promoting you. All they're doing is promoting you. So tell them thank you for the promotion. Type it in the comments, by the way. Thank you for the promotion, honey. Because what they're doing now, they've talked about you. Now everybody's coming to see, is this really the child of God? Is this really a person who is appointed and anointed for this? Are they really who they say they are? Do they really possess so much wisdom? They're going to come to see. They're trying to figure out, should I believe the lies or should I not? And they're going to realize, just like Sheba figured out that Solomon was the king, that he was who he said he was, that he was connected to the Most High and was untouchable. They're going to find out you the same way, baby, because I'm telling you, it's going to be some amazing things, the way that God is going to show people who you really are. And you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to say nothing. You just keep being you, because they watching. You got a lot of people watching you right now, but they're trying to watch and see if you're going to mess up, if you're really who you say you are, if you're really doing what's right. They're trying to cross every T and dot every I to see if you're doing what's right. They're taking notes. You got people out here taking notes on you, honey. Okay, y'all know it though. I'm pretty sure you guys already know how these individuals are. They're looking to see if you're gonna do something wrong or if it's right. They're soon gonna find out that you are amazing, because God is about to show you off. He's preparing the way for you, to show you that who He is and let you know that you are called and appointed for this. But not only for that, He's doing this to show them, to prove to them that you are His child, that you are anointed. He's going to make sure He shows them, because many people doubted you, honey. They didn't believe in you. They left you out, just like they did with Joseph, his brothers. They kicked him. I'm talking about did so much dirt on him, and then sold him into slavery, y'all. But he always found himself in God's purpose for his life. He always found himself in the way of the Lord. Wherever he went, he was favored. It didn't matter where he went. And that's exactly how you are. You're actually that way already. You just may have not noticed. You're actually favored. There are some things that you may feel like people have been picking at you, picking on you, and thinking that, they're getting away with it. But I promise you, at the end of the day, you're going to see how God comes through and shows everyone that you are favored. Because like I said, they doubted Jesus. Y'all know that. They doubted Him. They said He was not the king. He was not the Son of God. That's what they said. But they didn't know that God was going to show up and show out in His life, just to show His enemies that, listen, I sent Him. To show the people that believed in Him that, yes, you were right. You believe the truth. I sent Him. And that's the same thing that they're going to do with you. They're going to see that you were sent, baby. Type it in the comments. I was sent. I was sent. Because definitely, you don't have to worry about none of this. You don't have to worry about the people that are doubting you, that are not believing you, that are leaving you out in the cold, that does not like you just because they don't. Because some people just don't like people. For some odd reason, they'll just get a glimpse of you and say, it's something about that person I don't like. And that's what I'm getting. Like, I feel like you got people around you that's just like that. They don't even know why they don't like you. But see, your light disturbs their darkness. The God in you disturbs their demons. And they can't stand you. That's what it is. But they gonna know. God is gonna show them that He's prepared this table for you, so you can have that new car, that new job, living in your purpose, living your best life. You may be down right now. You might not be in a place or position to say that you feel like you're favored, but I promise you, if you're a chosen one of God, He's going to make sure He shows everyone, and He's definitely going to show you and give you that experience that He had, that He has in this life, being favored, having His enemies as His footstool, knowing that He and you are royal. A lot of royal priesthoods around you. If you have children, just know they're called as well. So keep leading them, because they may try to get to your children. They may try to tell your children. Y'all know how them people, they'll tell some of your children that they'll never amount to nothing, or you need to stop being bad, stop doing wrong. They don't understand that child's story. Just like they didn't understand your story. They didn't understand why you was the way that you were growing up. But everybody has to go through something in order to get to where they have to go. Everybody has to have a sad story or something that they went through, a testimony. And if you ain't got no testimony, what you doing? I'm telling you, because God always brings us out. They can't talk about your kids like that, honey, because God will put His hands on them. Y'all know that. They can't talk about you, because God is going to put His hands on them and let them know, listen, I have sent this one. Whew, y'all just don't know. It's so many things that happen in your life that you may feel like it's just down. Something happened wrong, but I promise you it could have been worse. God made things better for you. He has already done that. It could have been worse. It could have turned out worse than what you thought, worse than anything, worse than what they thought. Because your enemies planned more against you than what happened, because God spared your life. He always spares you in every situation, because you could have not been here, because you know that's what they wanted. They would not want you to be here on this earth, but God spared you. It could have been worse, y'all, but thank God we got a testimony, right? See, God is about to bless you so much, you're going to be able to bless your enemies. That's how much you're going to be blessed. And that's what he wants you to do. I'm just going to let you know, honey. Some of you guys, he may just test you to see it when you get this, when he gives you this honor, when he shows you off, when he puts you at the top, he's going to see how you will handle your enemies. Think about it. Just like we were just talking about Joseph and his brothers. Remember, they became so famished, and things weren't right in their city or wherever they were. They were on a drought. They had a drought. They were going through a recession. And so they had to go over to the next city to get food. They had to go and beg for food. And see what Joseph did. He looked up while he was, giving out the food. He looked up and he saw his brothers. And he saw his dad. He seen his brothers. And when he saw his brothers, he was beyond excited. He was, it hurt him to see that his brothers was like that they had been, put down. It hurt him, even though they did all this stuff to him, and he blessed his brothers. At the end of the day, he ended up blessing his brothers and his father. He honored them regardless. And there's going to be a test. Of course, we know test always comes, because without a test, there's not a testimony, right? So he's going to make sure that you're able to bless your enemies. There's going to come a time that they're going to come to you asking for help. So your enemies are going to be coming towards you asking for help, because this is the position that the Lord has placed you. Because because of what they did to you, they have to go through it. Trust me, anybody that has ever come against you, I promise you they're going through something, or they have already went through something, and they have needed help. Some of them were too prideful to come to you for help. But these people that are going to be coming to you now, they're going to realize that you are a real one, that you are a chosen one, and they're going to need your help. What will you do? What will you do? Now, the old us, we would have been like, oh, heck no. Turn back around, block them and bless them. But, that's really, when you say block them and bless them, you actually blessing them. So like I said, it's to the point to where I'm just encouraging you. You ain't got to let these people back into your life. You don't have to let them all the way back in, but you can help them. Because once you help them, God is going to see that you honored what he wanted you to do. And he's going to bless you even more. Because I'm telling you, he's going to honor you way more than what he's going to honor you with. So be prepared. Get ready. Get excited about it, honey. The Lord says whoever receives a prophet actually will receive a prophet's reward. These individuals are going to have to receive you. It's becoming a time where people in this life are going to see that God's chosen ones are definitely the ones to be honored. Things are changing. You may see some rapid changes in the earth where some people may come against the chosen ones, but those around them will have no way of coming against them. Those that are connected to them, actually, they will have to receive them. So that means all of those who counted you out as the black sheep are going to have to receive you, because the anointing and the power of God that is on your life, they can't do nothing but submit. I'm telling you. But those that have come against you, the ones that will continue, because there are some that will continue to try and attack you from afar. Those people will be cut off. See, God says, I will set my face against that man and make him a sign and a proverb, and I will cut him off from the midst of my people. Then you shall know that I am the Lord. See, I told y'all, God not playing about y'all. He's not playing about his chosen ones. These are the things that he promised. These are the things that are actually in his word. And if you don't believe it, read it for yourself, boo. Okay? Go to Ezekiel 13 and 14. You can read through there and you'll see all of the things that people have done against him and against his people. And God was not playing about it. So be encouraged that everything that you faced, it didn't happen for any reason, just any reason. It happened to put you in the place, in the position where he wants you, so that he can prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. And now they will have to submit to you and submit to the God that is within you. Trust and believe. I told y'all, God not playing about his chosen ones, honey. So y'all keep going, keep pushing, and get ready for this amazing breakthrough that God is about to bring you, honey. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Because like I always say, somebody needs to hear this message. Somebody may be going through a situation where they need to know that the Lord is about to bring them out of that situation and bring them on top to show them, to show people that you are a part of him and he is a part of you. Okay? I'm telling y'all, listen, you called and chosen for such a time as this. So go ahead and submit yourself and go ahead and walk in your purpose, baby. Walk it out. I love y'all. Peace and blessings.